such a rough day. Like, gotta have my ID to get in.
May you be my bridesmaid?
Oh my gosh. I love Chattanooga so much. Came out to my car at 10:30 and had a mental breakdown in my car. Like, good morning, you guys. Good morning. It is Monday, so I'm gonna start a little work week vlog. It's actually a little late start. It is almost 7:30. I'm gonna log on at 7:30. I'm working from home today, but I planned on starting at 6:30 because I'm trying to work 10-hour days so I don't have to work Friday. I've really been missing my 3-day weekend, so I'm gonna try my best to get Friday off. But I woke up with an upset stomach. Anywho, so it's a little later than I'd like. I just laid in bed trying to get rid of this. But if you're new here, my name is Heaven. I'm a CPA. I work for the state of Tennessee, and I'm a financial auditor. I never really mentioned that part. A lot of government auditors, specifically in the federal government, are performance auditors, which does not deal with financial statements. I deal solely with financial statements. It's all number crunching. It's all CPA work. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys along this week. Hopefully it's fun. It is gonna be kind of a weird, different week, so that's why I decided to get the camera out. I have training today and tomorrow. I also had it last Wednesday and Thursday, so it's the same training with the Kubo. So I have training today, but I also randomly, I think at 9, I need to run over to our other Knoxville office, the one that I don't work at, and take some photos for our media team in Nashville, since they're in Nashville and I'm here. And they were like, hey, do you mind taking photos for us? I was like, sure. Not that I'm a photographer, I have no idea what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm gonna do that this morning. So I'll put on some clothes here in an hour or so and head over there. But yeah, welcome to a work week vlog. I'm gonna try and share a little more about what I do at work, or to kind of discuss what I'm working on throughout the week, because I think you guys liked that in my last work vlog from last week. So this morning I opened my email. That's how I start every day. Also, I need to approve timesheets for my audit team, and we also have to manually reconcile our time with our time budget, which is so annoying, but that's the way our new software is set up. So I handcrafted a really good template where I reconcile, and I have sent this template to several other in-charges, so they're also using it. Anyways, that's all I'm doing this morning before I head over to take photos. All right, let's go run over to the other Knoxville office. I honestly thought about working over there for the rest of the day. It's not my office. I do not know these people, but I can make friends, you know, it'd be fun. But then I remembered I have training all day. I keep forgetting about this training, so there'd be no point of me sitting over there watching a virtual training. So anywho, let's go take some pics with my lack of photography skills. Y'all, I was literally bragging in my head about how I timed this so well because I was gonna arrive right at 9 a.m. and then my gas light came on and we ain't gonna make it. So let me get some gas real quick.
Priorities.
Are you kidding me? Well, that pump's a piece of junk. It said see cashier. I don't think so.
Mondays, am I right?
Hope it's not my card. You think something's wrong with my card? What the heck? Well, this is interesting. My card's not working. I mean, granted, the guy at Kroger jammed it so far in their little card reader that it bent the plastic, so that could be my problem. Are you kidding? That's it, y'all. We're going to another gas station. I don't have the patience for this place. Ah! Okay, we're gonna go back to the same pump because joke's on me, right? This guy over here is probably like,
what is this Honda doing?
oh, finally. All right, I found out my problem. I was sticking it with the chip in, and it didn't want the chip. Apparently this gas pump is before 2000 and we didn't have chips. Now look at this little company truck. Can you see it? It's called Pipe Wrench. Imagine thinking of your company name and you just look in the toolbox and you're like,
That's it. Pipe wrench.
is that even a tool? Well, it's safe to say we're running late for this photography session, but it'll be all right. What do I need? What do I need? Gotta have my ID to get in, because this is an official state office building. All right, let me take the stick off my camera, because I'm gonna be using this for photos. The photo shoot was really fun. It's honestly fun to go over to that office because there are so many people there. There's like 3+ divisions that work over there. Like, it's an official, like, big office. My office, there's only 3 of us, including my manager. So there's 2 auditors, 1 manager. It's a fun time. I just got back to like chaos. My manager was calling me. Both of my audit team members were calling me. One about audit work. The other one messed up his Achilles heel and had to go to the doctor to get it looked at, which is not funny, but if you knew him, you'd be laughing as well. And I sent over those photos, and for a second, I thought that my training started at 10 and it's 10:20, but then I realized I'm in the Eastern time zone and it's set up in Central, so it's 11. Tennessee probs, we have a time zone change in the middle of our state.
Really, it's on the eastern side of the state, so the majority of Tennessee is on the central time zone, but we're on the eastern time zone. It's a little complicated, but you get used to it when you live here.
So the way this training is set up with Nakubo is there are a bunch of different sessions offered. You get to choose which one you want to attend, like which one sounds cool. Let's see what our options are for today. All right, we have, the only one at 11 is Washington Update.
Sounds fun.
And then at 12:30, we get to attend a Gatsby update. That's gonna be fun and nerdy. And then at 2 o'clock, we have using RPA and software to accelerate Gatsby 87. I forgot which one Gatsby 87 is. That the leases? A lot of my coworkers have all these Gatsbys memorized. I am not at that level, and I hope to never be at that level, to be honest. Gatsby 87 is leases. It looks like I am at that level. Wow, look at me being all Gatsby. All right, then at 2:45, we get to choose if we want to attend program costing or college athletics. The college athletics is gonna attain to my job since I audit colleges. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun day, but I've talked already way too much for this to be a week-long vlog, so I'm gonna leave you guys here. We'll talk at the end of the day after my training, assuming it all goes well.
I'll keep you guys posted.
Y'all, today's training was the most boring thing I've ever attended in my entire career. I learned some stuff though, which is the point. And it's free CPE, not free, my organization pays for it. So very thankful for that, because CPE is not cheap. That is the downside of getting your CPA or any other certification. So I am thankful for that, but it about bore me to tears. So I was struggling, but anywho, I'm gonna lay on the couch because I just kind of need to let my brain rest. I have Bible study in an hour and a half, or small group, life group, whatever it's called. I still don't know what it's called. It's our last meeting with this book, In His Image, which is such a good book. It talks about the different characteristics of God that we can also reflect, that we can work on being better humans and better Christians. So really like this book. It's 10 chapters, a 10-week study. So we're wrapping it up tonight, which is kind of sad, but I'm excited for the next study. It's been 5 minutes, but it's already a change of plans. So the girl that hosts a small group had her second vaccine, her second shot yesterday. I think she had it. And so she's feeling really sick today, and she's feeling all the symptoms. So we're not gonna have Bible study tonight, and I'm honestly thankful because not that she's feeling bad, but I'm just not in a social mood today. Like, I just want to be by myself and curl up on the couch. So it all worked out for me selfishly, but I hope she's okay and after recovery from today. I have watched, what, 3 hours of Gilmore Girls. It's my 3rd time watching the show. I was just in a mood this whole evening. Very not normal for myself, but we all have those days. So now I'm gonna start a new Bible book. I think I'm gonna start 1 Corinthians, and then I'll probably go to bed. My bestie Ames is calling. Hey Ames. What's up? Oh! Good morning, you guys. Happy Tuesday. This morning was definitely one of those days I could not wake up. I snoozed my alarm for like an hour and a half. It's fine. I slept good. I just could not get out of bed, but it's 7 a.m. So I'm annoyed because I'm trying to work a long day so I can have Friday off, but I can't get myself to like do that. All is well. I slept really good, so that's the blessing in this situation. I was gonna log on at 7:15, but I just had myself a little worship service. I was going all out. It just felt right in the moment, and I just feel great for the day. But now I'm gonna get to work. So yesterday, even though I had training for like 5 or 6 hours of the day, one of my auditors in my audit had a lot of questions about her test work, so I was helping her like in and out. It's kind of hard to focus on both at the same time because I had this training going on and I was trying to answer these complicated questions, but we got through some of that, and that was just like, yesterday was just exhausting. Like, and that training was so dry, like the most dry accounting. It was a lot. Let's look at what today's topics are gonna be. All right, at 11 a.m. we have one option, higher education from the outside looking in. That's probably relevant to me. And then at 12:30 we have 2 to choose from, either tax update.
No thanks.
Or impact of COVID-19 on F&A cost rates and recovery. Relates to my job, we'll do that one. And then at 2:30 we have reviewing financial statements or Gatsby's revenue and expense project. I'd probably prefer the reviewing financial statements, but I probably need to watch anything related to Gatsby. So yeah, that's what today's trainings are gonna be on. And yeah, I'm just gonna review for a little bit. All right guys, it's a little afternoon, couple things. I just finished my first session of training. And oh my gosh, I am fully fundraised for my Africa trip. I just got the last payment. Somebody had donated the rest. Just over this past week, I have no words. I owed $1,400 last Monday. Literally only 8 days, 8 days ago. And now I have it all. And I have over 50 donors. You guys, several of you guys had donated for my trip over the whole past like year and a half. I'm just so thankful. So I contacted admin of the organization I'm going with, and I wanted a list of addresses so I can send out thank you cards. She never emailed me back, but I did find a listing of some of the addresses. But I'm very thankful I found them so I can send out thank you cards to everybody because I am so thankful. So that's been the highlight of the day so far. I need to go buy thank you cards. I'm just really excited to write them and mail them out. So I need to buy some stamps and thank you cards. There's over 50. Also several anonymous donors, so I take it they don't want a thank you card because they don't want to be named, which is fine. But also several people gave me cash or check or Venmo or PayPal, so I need to track them down and figure out their addresses so I can send them a card. I'm just so thankful and grateful. Like, the money is due in 2 days, and literally I just have it all paid off. I was planning on putting my entire tax refund to the trip because I'm getting $1,200 back, but I owed $1,400 and I was a little worried about the $200 difference, and oh my gosh. I mean, that's literally the Lord. There's no other explanation. And I have been praying for all of these donors and all of their families. I know the Lord will bless them. It's just, it means so much to me. Anyways, this next session of this training starts in 10 minutes. And I need to get up off this. I've been sitting here for hours on end and have not gotten up. One of my teammates is getting snagged up on some things, so I've been trying to help her out. Some of the test work that she has to do is really complicated, and she's semi-new, so I feel bad because it is like I need to explain how it works. But I've been in training this whole time. Okay, let's go take a little walk. Well, I was gonna take you guys on my walk, but I don't want you creeps to know where I live, so I checked my mail like the responsible adult that I am. 12:30, my thing's about to start. So session number 2, CPE. Second session of CPE training from Nakubo, done. It was a lot more interesting than the first one. I actually related to it. It was good to listen to and I learned quite a bit. I have some DoorDash on the way. I got some sushi. I was randomly craving sushi and I haven't had good sushi in like 2 months. I love having Dash Pass. I don't gotta pay for no delivery fees. My credit card has a partnership with DoorDash, so I don't have to pay anything. And I get Dash Pass, which means free delivery and no service charges. Oh, day here. I'm excited. Thank you. Welcome. You too. I got some new rolls I've never had before, so let's hope I don't have an allergic reaction. So this one here has fried shrimp, spicy tuna, crab meat, cream cheese, and it's deep fried, which is so good. I'm not big on shrimp though, but it'll be fine. Oh, and then the Titanic roll is just tuna, white tuna, crab meat, and cream cheese. I totally forgot I was helping my coworker with her test work. I just got all distracted because my sushi came here and I'm really excited.
Bon appetit!
Wow, that was really sweet. My next training starts in a few minutes. I'm having myself the best lunch. Y'all, just inhaled that sushi. It was so good and I was so hungry. I didn't deserve that sushi. I just finished 4 days of CPE. Woohoo, the CPE is paid for. It is 5 o'clock. I got a 9.5 hour day in. Really proud because I did not think I was gonna be able to, but I was in the zone for the last like hour and a half and it just flew on by. It all worked out. I wanna get some thank you cards for the people that donated for my trip. So I'm gonna run to a specific bookstore that closes at 6, but I also wanna get stamps and the local post office closes at 5:30. So I got these Celebrate stamps. I don't know if that's upside down or what. They're so cute, they're also huge. Next stop, a bookstore. And I got the thank you cards. You guys are gonna crack up, but I couldn't decide which one to get. They had 4 different types, so I got all 4 because I need over 50 anyways, because I have over 50 donors for my trip. So these are summery and colorful and cute. These are also really colorful. I figure those will be like the female cards. And then this is very masculine and standard. And then so are these. 48 cards. I cannot wait to write these. So if you donated, be on the lookout for a card. I was getting all excited going home to write my little thank you cards, and then I passed the grocery store and remembered that I have like no food, and I'm traveling down to Chattanooga tomorrow for work, so I'm gonna be in a hotel, so I need to get a little bit of some snacky snacks. It's gonna be quick. I'm getting the bare necessities and I'm getting myself out of here. Well, I made it, and I actually got quite a bit, not just the minimum, so I'm proud of myself. All right, since I'm traveling to Chattanooga tomorrow for work, I have a doctor's appointment in the morning morning, so I'm not gonna leave super early in the morning. I usually pack a big old Tupperware of snacks for the week, but since I'm only staying one night, I'm just gonna bring a little reusable bag with some snacks, and I'm hoping not to have to stop at the store because it's literally one night. Like, let's not get crazy. So I'm gonna bring a little frosted mini wheats, some oat milk cream pies, some Ritz crackers. I'm gonna bring this in case I don't go get dinner or something, because I can just put water in this and it's a little meal. Couple Cliff Bars. You guys, I keep buying fruit snacks. I have 3 different kinds. We're gonna bring some of everything. If you can't tell, I'm just throwing together stuff from my pantry. You guys are probably like, Heaven, those are not real food. Like, you're not 5. Alas, I am. But I will bring some rice-a-roni. Adult food. Probably won't eat it, but we'll bring it. Goldfish. We'll bring some spoons. So I'm gonna be gone for literally only one night, but I will be working 2 full days. So I'm gonna bring this, pack it with me. I totally forgot I have some Pringles left, so we're definitely bringing those. Lonnie just texted me. She's about to drop by with a potential bridesmaid's dress for me for her wedding. She's getting married a few weeks after I get back from Africa, so I need to make sure I'm sized and altered and everything before I leave, so it's not a last minute ordeal. I'm really excited. I've never been in a wedding before, but also just Lonnie specifically. Like, I have seen her and Andy's relationship from the very start when they met, to see them blossom and fall in love, and now they're getting married. So I've seen like the whole thing, and it just makes it that much more magical. It's just so fun.
Hello, Heaven. May you be my bridesmaid?
Oh my gosh, I'm honored.
Yay. Whoa. Look at this. I am the luckiest bride. I have the prettiest bridesmaid here. So we're trying on. We didn't know what Heaven's size is.
Yeah, I do not do dresses, as my channel knows. So the girliest I've been since prom.
We're going to do some alteration, and we'll keep on looking if we find any dress, but she looks so gorgeous.
I really like this dress. I honestly do.
Yay.
Yeah. I'll fix it up here so I don't pop
Yes,
out, but,
yes.
You know.
Or you're just going to cross your arms the entire night.
No one look at me. I'm like not picky at all, and I know nothing about dresses or being a female. But Lonnie brought me my favorite boba tea and some, you can't see him, but she brought me a bouquet of flowers. What a fun little evening. I am so glad I get to be her bridesmaid. That is gonna be so exciting. So I think we're gonna go with that dress. I just have to get it altered and obviously get all my measurements and all that jazz, but I really liked it. Here's the flowers they got me. So sweet. But anywho, I need to pack. I'm hitting the road tomorrow, so I'm gonna go do that, and I'm gonna hopefully get some sleep tonight, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. Happy hump day. I just loaded up the car. I'm about to head to my doctor's appointment, and this lid is not on all the way because I just spilled water all over myself. Also starting the day with some boba tea from last night. So I'm going to my GI doctor, which, you know, gastrointestinal. It's the stomach doctor, and I've got IBS, and I'm going to Africa. So I'm hoping my doctor can get me some sort of like emergency medication in case I have some like diarrhea for several days, or I'm really nauseous for several days. So we'll see. I'm gonna explain the whole situation and hope for the best. All right, guys, it's literally been an entire hour. It is now 9 a.m. Got me prescribed all kinds of little traveler's diarrhea stuff. She's giving me all kinds of tips and tricks. Really good appointment. I'm glad I went. But now I get to head down to Chattanooga. It's about a 2-hour drive, but it's probably only an hour and a half from here. Yeah, hour and 40 minutes. So I'll see y'all when I get there. Alright guys, I made it. I'm pulling into my client now, and I have to pee so bad. I'll talk to you guys after the work day. 5 o'clock, I just worked 9.5 hours for the day, including my sick leave for my doctor's appointment. And it was a really good day up until the last 30 minutes when my manager called and gave me like 2 weeks worth of work. So that was stressful. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I don't know if I told you guys why I even came down to the client. So I was supposed to be here last week. My audit team was down here, but I was still sick. I still had a cold. And I have a lot of test works that need to be done, not really in person, but a lot of documents I need to see physically because we don't have access to their scanned in documents. IT was not able to figure out how to give us access. So anytime we need to see a journal voucher or any kind of supporting document that is scanned into their system, we have to see it in person, or they can scan it on email, but it just kind of depends on how many. Like one of the test works I have, I need to see over 200 documents. I was not gonna make them email me like 200 documents. That's a waste of everybody's time. So one of our test works that we do on every single audit is pull a sample of all of their journal vouchers, like any amount from any division, any department, and we make sure that it was properly approved. The same person that's entering the journal voucher is not approving approving it, and electronic approval, and that it was put in the right fund or account in the accounting system. And we usually do that at the very start of the audit to test the controls of their accounting system, because obviously if it's faulty, if they have a lot of issues, then you can't trust any of the information that you get from the accounting system. So it is important that it's done at the beginning of the audit. However, my audit is in a unique situation, and the fact that we can't get into their scanned journal vouchers in the system, we have to see them in person. So I'm just now doing this test work. So that's what I did today. Fun, nerdy controls testing. Super spontaneous. Right before my turn to get to the hotel, I remembered this really good taco place that I ate all the time in college. So I just called them and placed a to-go order. So I'm gonna go pick up some really good tacos. I love Chattanooga so much. I know I say this every time I'm down here, but this is literally my favorite city ever. If we had an office down here, I'd be living in Chattanooga. It's the best.
I almost got mugged here once though, leaving the firm when I was an intern.
That was probably my least favorite moment of being down here, but you know, it happens. It's city life, you know. You guys want to see the pretty blue bridge? Now, was that fun or was that fun? I'm excited for some tacos! There it is, Taco Mamacita! To-go parking. All right, I have arrived. Nothing fancy that, oh, it was bright. This is the same hotel I was at about a month ago. If you guys watched that vlog. It's a Holiday Inn. Microwave, fridge, coffee, 2 beds, because those rooms are always bigger. Trust me on that, you guys. And this hotel is kind of on the outskirts of downtown, so there ain't much out there to look at. I'm on the top floor, which should be quieter. I'm ready for my tacos. It's only just beef and cheese, but they're so good. Taco, taco, taco. I also got a lemonade. All right, guys, I just got my cozy PJs, and I'm gonna write some thank you cards for my Africa trip. I'm really excited. Yes, I brought all my stationery for just one night. Yep, pretty pumped. Yeah, I'm gonna start writing thank you cards. I've been writing thank you cards for an hour and a half, and I have a few. We made a good dent in the list, and it just makes me so happy. Like, I just love writing cards, number one, but two, I just am so thankful to everyone who's given to my trip. So we have cards going out to Georgia, Tennessee, Hawaii, Missouri, Tennessee, Louisiana, Tennessee, Arizona, and then Illinois. And this lady from Illinois gave $1,000 to my trip. That is literally insane. She paid 20% of the trip herself. Like the day I posted about the trip in 2019. So thankful. Anyways, my hand is cramping and it's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. Happy Thursday. It is 6:45 in the morning. I just got all packed up. There wasn't much to pack. About to head out at probably 7, probably get there at 7:30, which is a little later than I wanted, but again, I could not wake up. That's the theme of this week, but I slept so good. I love sleeping in hotels. I always get the best sleep. So I literally fell asleep at like 10, mostly because my TV didn't work. So I read some of my book Radical last night, and then I just got really tired and went right to sleep, and it was so nice. So yeah, I feel great. It's gonna be a good day, I can tell. So my hotel's system was down. Their internet also went out, which I noticed my Wi-Fi cut off randomly, but I couldn't get my hotel receipt, which is fine. I gave him my email, so hopefully he typed it in right, emailed me my receipt, otherwise I'll have to call. And because of COVID, they don't have like a full breakfast, but they did have some items I could pick up and take with me. So got some yogurt, got some milk because I packed that cereal, got some coffee, and I forgot that the restaurant last night gave me 2 lemonades, so I have a whole other lemonade in here. We're all set to go, fam. I'm pulling up with my client at 7:25, and the entire, like half the parking lot's blocked off with caution tape. Looks like a crime scene, but it's probably some event going on.
But it could be a crime scene.
So today's agenda, I have to work on the investments for my client. Because all their investment statements are on paper, they were gonna scan them all to my email, but it was like literally over 100. So I was like, I'll just look at them next time I'm down there. It'll save us both some time. So hopefully I get to do that today, but also because of the phone call I had yesterday with my manager, there's a whole lot of other things that I need to be doing while I'm down here, which I'm also gonna come down either next week or the week after. Just a lot of not fun work that apparently I need to be doing. So that was not a fun phone call. It was really stressful, but things got to get done, and it's not all fun, y'all. That's life. you know? All right, guys, I survived the day, but it was not an easy day to survive. 4 o'clock, so I'm about to head back home. Y'all, it was a day. Oh my gosh, this morning was so stressful. I had so many phone calls and just came out to my car at 10:30 and had a mental breakdown in my car. Like, it was just not going well. Don't want to do this. There's a lot thrown at me all at once, a lot that I don't understand, a lot that I don't want to understand. There's a lot of stuff that I'm annoyed that I have to do. And there's a lot of times you have to pick up the slack for others, and sometimes I'm just fed up with it. It's like, do your job, you know? Do your job. But that's a whole other argument, and I'm sure we can all relate to some extent. I'm sure there's times I slack off. I'm sure my slack's been taken up before, but anyways, the second half of the day went much better. The whole stressful morning, I actually just decided I'm gonna do that stuff next week. So the whole second half of today, I was just working on my normal section. I was doing the investments. Actually, so I just left and I had all these investment investment statements, over probably 400 sheets of paper. I mean, I'll show you guys a picture of the stack of papers. And I left and the entire business office was locked, like nobody was in there. And I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do with all these statements? So I ended up calling the vice president on her cell phone, and she was at her OBGYN appointment. And she was like, hey, Heaven. I was like, hey, where do you want me to put these? I'm so sorry. I didn't realize everyone left so early. I ended up hiding them in this entertainment center thing and locked the door so that she can come get them tomorrow morning. Because I was like, I do not want to drive home with these. I do not want to be responsible for this information. Like, it's very confidential. Literally, she was at her doctor's appointment. If it was a normal situation, it wouldn't be my situation, you know? Also, oh my goodness. So I shared a picture on my Instagram story earlier, just keeping it real with you guys. But after that mental breakdown I had earlier, and one of you guys that have never met before sent me a $10 Starbucks gift card to make my day better. I just blew my mind. Like, you guys are so sweet. Like, I don't deserve your guys' friendship at all. That just, Melanie, you are so sweet. Wow. So I'm hoping I pass the Starbucks on the way home, which I don't think I'm going to because I'm going to get right on the interstate. But if not, I will definitely use that gift card tomorrow because that was just the sweetest thing ever. Like, oh my gosh. So yeah, it was a really stressful first half of the day, but it ended up being a good week. I did get a lot done this week. The past several weeks, it's been very productive, which is great. I'm trying to get as much done as I can before I leave for Africa because I'm sure we're gonna have to bring in another auditor to wrap things up, and I just don't want them to be stuck with a bunch of work. So I'm trying my best to get everything squared away, but it is a lot. And my first time in charging, I literally have no idea what I'm doing, so it takes extra time for me to figure it out. Anyways, I'm gonna hit the road and go back home to Knoxville, and I'll talk to you guys then. All right, guys, I'm passing through Cleveland, Tennessee, which is my college town, and I had an internship here with the best supervisor I'll probably ever have in my entire life. He inspires me every day, still to this day. Just so full of wisdom. Great man. And I really want to visit him really quick. I feel like I just need some wisdom in my life today. Well, that quick little trip turned into it being almost 7 o'clock. So I was there for just shy of 2 hours. I missed him so much. It's just so nice to see him. He's so full of wisdom, and we got to catch up, especially before I go to Africa. He has really good insight to share, and I'm just thankful I got to see him. We're gonna head home now. All right, guys, I just made it home back to my apartment. It is 8:30. I still have not heard back from the hotel about my hotel receipt. Super random, but I did call them on the drive down, and their system is still down, so they haven't given me a hotel receipt, so I can't submit my travel claim until I get it. But yeah, guys, what a week. And today was just such a rough day. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was a rough work day. All the trials I go through will make me a stronger auditor and a better person, so I appreciate them. They really are shaping me. So in the car, as I was having my mental breakdown, I was thinking, if it wasn't for these bad days, we would never truly appreciate the good days because they wouldn't be any different. You know, if every day was good, then you don't really have good days, you just have average days. So yeah, after today, yeah, every other day this week was fantastic. So anywho, I am so excited for a 3-day weekend. I did get my hours in. I had to work 9.5 hours today, and it all worked out. It was a really long day, but I'm here, I'm home, and I got to see several people this week, got to travel. I did have good work days aside from today, so it's really just a good week. It's really busy and a lot in this vlog, I'm sure. So thank you for making it to this point. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'm excited to rest this weekend, but I also have several plans, so it should be fun. I will see you guys next time. Bye, friends. All right, guys, it's the next day, and I'm getting my Starbucks that Melanie paid for through Instagram. Thank you so much. You too. Thank you so much, Melanie. So sweet. I needed a little burst of caffeine before I start editing this vlog that you guys just watched, because I know it's really long. So thanks so much. All right, I'll see you guys next time for real.